Hi guys. So I tried to do this video where I could have it facing my face and then turn it around to face where I wanted it to face for the rest of the video, and apparently you can't turn it around in the middle of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way. First off, I want to let anybody who watched the video from last night know that I'm doing much better today. I feel amazing. I took time for rest, for some self-care. I took time to talk to my guides, my ancestors, to pray, to meditate, things like that. All the good things that you should be doing when you're feeling a little overwhelmed or like you might be falling down a negative spiral. It's always best to give your worries over to those you pray to, and to allow yourself to just let go and release, and allow yourself to rest and relax and take time for you, because that's what you need more than anything else. I got a cheesecake, things like that, and you know what, I'm feeling so much better today. So I just wanted to let anybody who cared or was concerned last night about the video I posted know that I am back today, better than ever, and that those are just normal moments in life. That was the whole point behind sharing that video. I was sharing the truth of normal moments that every single person faces. Every person faces those moments of despair, or those moments of negativity, or those moments of pain and hurt or overwhelm from being around too many energies and things like that. And then you find that balance again. Every once in a while, people do go off balance a bit, especially when they're facing so much turmoil in their life, and that is okay. It's okay to have those moments, because everybody's gonna have those moments. We are all human. And so today, what my video is going to be about is probably a little bit of the reason why I've been feeling that way a bit the last couple weeks, because this video is part of an autobiography that I started writing about 4 years ago. And I got through chapter 4, and I allowed somebody that I was involved with to read it, and they made me feel like it was worthless and would never amount to anything. And I was crazy for thinking that I could do that. They were very overly critical and rude, things like that. And I also just ran into a block of my own. There was a lot of emotional obstacles and hurdles that I had to get over. I would really like to finish this book one day, but I honestly don't know if I'm going to. What I do know is that the prologue was very, very meaningful to me, and it was very in-depth. And trigger warning for anybody who's been through sexual abuse in their life: you might not want to watch this, but then again, you might want to, because it could help. I actually had another friend last year, Ken, read the prologue, and I just want to give a very big thank you to him, because I don't know if he knows just how much it meant to me. But he read the prologue, and he told me that I really needed to finish writing that book, because it could help so many people, just being able to read what I had to say about it. And I decided to scrap chapters 1 through 4, but I kept the prologue, and I would like to finish this book at some point. At the same time, in case I don't, I would like to get this out, because it is something that I feel like could help other people that have been through what I have been through. So, here we go. My own dream hell. Long ago, and yet somehow not so long ago, I stared at the black abyss of the ceiling above my bed. It was lit up only by the yellow lines caused by the lights shining in from the apartment building across the street. I used to sleep in the dark, but I couldn't bear to any longer, like somehow the light would keep me safe, like it would somehow keep him away. I should have known better, but to a 10-year-old, that kind of logic seems reasonable. The dark is bad, it's where monsters hide, and the light is good. They don't realize yet just how much those two sides mingle. I had tears streaming down my face again. The covers pulled up almost over my head like I used to keep them, but not anymore. I needed to see what was coming in the dark. That That logic seems funny to me now, too. Because I already knew what was coming. Sucking my thumb, curled up in a ball, I talked to God in my head. Well, it was more like pleading, begging to wake up from this nightmare, to let this all be over when I wake up, tomorrow morning. And then I'd wake up back in my old trailer and find out that this was never real. But that just wasn't in the cards. This was reality. Not some nightmare, even if I felt like it was. A light under the door, a noise in the hall. I stopped breathing to listen carefully. Will he leave me alone tonight? Please, God, please. What did I do to deserve this? How can you let him do this to me? Please help me. The door opens. I see his shadow. I close my eyes to just a crack. I don't want to be here. I make myself as invisible as I can. I pretend I'm sleeping. He crosses the room. My heart beats louder with every step that he takes. He caresses my face, brushes my hair off of it. I don't move. I'm paralyzed, so afraid. What do I do? This is someone who's supposed to protect, love, and care for me. Someone in charge of me. He proceeds to move the blankets down. I try to hold on to them, but they slip from my fingers. I still pretend that I'm sleeping. I usually slept in big t-shirts, ones that went down to just below my knees. Not a good barrier, but who thinks they need one at that age? He touches me there in that most sacred, vulnerable, and forbidden of places between my legs. My heart beats so fast, so scared, so hurt, so violated. He starts touching himself while rubbing his hand back and forth slowly, while staring at me in the dim light. I see his face, so serious, stone cold. After he's finished, he slinks out of my room like a snake in the dark. After crying to God in my empty room for what seems like hours, I finally fall asleep. I didn't dream at all during those years, or maybe my mind just refused to remember them because it might just push me too far. It was just a peaceful, black oblivion, the only peace that I would get for years, and never much of it either. This was the story of the abuse I went through as a child from my stepfather when I was 10 years old. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you got something from it, and I really hope that this can help as many people as it can to know that you can go through things like this and you can come out of it stronger. You can come out of it and make something of your life. You can come out of it and give this purpose, because I would not change anything that happened to me as a child, because every single bit of it went into making me who I am today. And look how many people I have been able to help in my life simply because I went through hardship and pain in my life. This was just one tiny little speck of the amount of hardship and pain I've been through in my life. But this was a lot of hardship and pain. And I wouldn't give it up, because I wouldn't be here to be talking to you today. I wouldn't be here to be talking to the people I talked to yesterday. I wouldn't be here to be who I am. And I wouldn't be here to inspire others to accomplish amazing feats of strength by being able to beat back those demons and rise up again. So thank you for watching this today if you took the time out to watch it, and it means a lot to me. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.